So last week, we covered a video where this, young lady was, blaming everybody else for her problems. And we noticed that happens in this current generation. Is everybody else's fault but their own? Well, you got one of our sisters that responded to this. Let's review it.
You got children from the age of 16 up until the age of like 35. Stop scrolling right now.
What? Okay. Let me tell y'all why it's not those kids' fault that they feel like that. Gen X, it's our fault. We did that. They didn't do that. They have the right to feel that way because we made them feel as though they were entitled to everything and did not have to earn anything. They don't understand that when they come out their mouth and say stuff like, we didn't ask to be here, we didn't either. What we did was we was out and we f***ed up on you. We wouldn't to make you. I just want you to understand that. I want you to know that. It's very few of y'all out here that was made on purpose. You was an oops baby. Most of y'all are oops baby. We was doing dumb. Let's just be clear on that. But once you got here, we did the best that we could to provide in the best way we could for you. Y'all was running around here going to proms in Bugattis, $1,000 made dresses. We was going to Sears and happy if somebody rented us a Diamante for the day.
Exactly. See, we didn't have what they had. And also at the same time, we grew up in a time period of the crack epidemic. We've seen a lot of people die. We've seen a lot of people get strung out, people robbing their own mama for drugs. A lot of people went to jail. The 80s was pretty hard with the crack epidemic. By the time we came out the crack epidemic and say, we have kids, man, I don't want my kids in no situation like this. I don't want my kids in a neighborhood with any kind of drug. I don't want my kid in no kind of neighborhood where it's got some gang members. I don't want my kid wearing the same clothes, all the time. I want to provide a better life for my children. So I'm going to work hard and make sure to make that happen. And we did that. We actually did it. But the unintended consequence from actually doing what we felt is honorable for our children is they acting like spoiled brats.
Y'all are running around here with birthday parties that cost more than some of your parents' rent or mortgage.
Talk to them.
Handmade dresses, 40-inch bundles. You're not paying for that. Not really, because y'all ain't got that kind of money. A lot of y'all, when you graduate out of high school, are getting brand new cars. Not college, high school.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. And, I can say I'm guilty of it too. I admit, when my daughter graduated high school, she was going to go to college and everything. I went and bought her a brand new car, whatever year that was. It was a brand new car. I bought her a brand new car cash right off the lot. Brand spanking new. Nobody never drove it. I went in there and he said, oh, you want finance? I said, nope. I said, I'm buying it. No, you don't need no finance? I don't need nothing. I want that car right there. Go put it in her name. So, yeah, I did it. And I had no problem doing it because I work hard. Why not? Right?
We done set the bar so low for you that now when you feel like you have to do anything above that bar, you're complaining about it because we made you feel entitled. Y'all are entitled. A lot of y'all are not running around here thinking of how good you got it. At a lot of y'all age, on Saturday mornings, we was getting up washing baseboards and cleaning out cabinets and washing clothes and hanging them up outside on the clothesline, taking them down after they dry, folding them up. 12 o'clock, you was outside, you had to play, you had to find something to do because you was not going to be in that house running around all day long.
Yep, that's true. You could not be in the house. Oh no, they say, hey, go find something to do. Your little friends out there, just make sure if you be in this house before the street lights come on. But you couldn't be just sitting in the house all day. You had to go find something to do. Oh yeah, I remember that.
We didn't do that. Y'all came up in air conditioning. We were treating y'all as though y'all were porcelain baby dolls. And now y'all get of some size and start to work and you're watching your mothers struggle, or fathers singly struggle, instead of you saying, well, let me do a little something and offer to help my parents, you go get a $400 nail set. Yeah, I understand. It's your money. You do what you want to do. But you've been struggling with your mom all this time. So when I hear y'all say shit like, you've been paying the bills for the last 18 years just fine, who the told you that? You was here watching us struggle and knowing at times we didn't even have food on the table. So to watch y'all and say the things that you're saying is a slap in the face. You was watching your parents struggle and go out their way to get things for you. How dare you?
But this the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let me definitely get that sister, some applause for that. But this the thing. I feel bad for them. This is why I feel bad for them, because they got life screwed up. See, we were taught the value of hard work. We had to get it out the mud, and that's how the real world is. And what they not going to see is the world don't feel sorry for them. The world don't care about their entitlement or everything. All it's going to end up doing is getting y'all behind, put out your mama house or your daddy house or whatever house you're staying in, and you're going to see how the real world is. That's why I say this generation, what they got to experience, life. That's going to be their best teacher. Don't waste your time trying to tell them what to do if they don't want to hear what you got to say. Let life teach them what it needs to teach them. And then they're going to come back to you and say, I didn't realize it was this hard. I didn't know it was like, man, yeah, you did tell me. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way this world is working, they need to, because my thing is this, once you get to an age where you feel like you don't want to listen to your parents anymore because you grown, right? Because I'm a firm believer of is only one woman need to be in the house and one man in the house. Period. Because you feel like you're grown now. So since you're grown, okay, no problem. You need your own place. That's it. That's all. Because you have too many women in the house, grown women in the house, it's going to be a problem. You have too many grown men in the house, it's going to be a problem. So they need to get their own place. So parents, if you have any issues and you raised your child, you did everything you could, right? They're grown. Say, hey, by this day, you need to be out. Well, what I'm going to do? Figure it out. I had to figure it out. Listen, they got animals that throw they offspring out the nest. And then guess what happens? They figure it out. That happens all the time. They figure it out. Because if you allow them to keep staying in our homes, talking crazy like that, and not let them go out in the real world and figure it out, we're actually harming them. We're not helping them. Because trust me, when they get in that real world, that entitlement gonna go away real quick. And that's what they need. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like I said, if any of you parents are dealing with your kids at that age, you having these issues, let me know.